make sure say mobile patronizing the services into no finally no mame Bomodiana main draw conclusion. Come December 7th, Kenyans has a choice between Abaya take you over the baton from Nanado as Abino. Bawumia Abaya one. All the new visions and bold solutions ever. Now what exhibit say or you be or you listening president. If you know or you be a father for all. No obey obi asam. Now all the Christopher any other religions you know aye juma because onye njibu o believe say religious diversity na you no e betuma hanaze no e betuma adidi ni aye juma and so therefore the president be a believe in the constitution say there should not be any discrimination into no oba na obeboa ama mebu anye juma ye ama technology at taking center stage ama you to be resolve issues comforting as a nation. Now we move nation with confidence to say at the end of the day no whether you like it or not no or what I couldn't tell people buying so the first time no when to me anye ejuma year Ghanaians have opportunity to change them vis-a-vis a president type what pono na ho dia asa na se share no only in the that should be na only policies and programs na only the all rely on income share any polls on page maybe anye ne dia say asofo na ka chene so obedi nkunim ana polls ne kasa the self sponsored polls so say oh yedi nkunim na on fa program bia and policies bia n2 Ghana for enim na fe so on armchair campaign or to her now cook and any nama and 24 hours or column no so to be biom and on na for the complain and a more taki abino and a more way and she say oh and when say mama campaign no she say I said you can take up campaign to mama now on no bano or only 4 years on mo apunte me obia number 2 Albano, the first 2 years or some man honeymoon. No fast study economy no who solutions or the beba. Number 3 no by second year no na ye to the so aba ye best sano. NDC for no ebeko primaries in 2027 no na NDC for ya pam na nado mama samoto mana and ono no obeko no who takes over from NDC after Mama? A bigger problem. There will be chaos because it's a party, no, any future. It ain't to be party, no, you have to or minor my party. Any future after Mama, you need your back. Say a high phone neighbor. Say when they say the ewe cocos neighbor. Say the fatty cocos neighbor. Say ewe cocos neighbor. Say Ashanti cocos neighbor. Say the gang cocos neighbor. Say the bono cocos neighbor. No, but say I said you can't tell presidential ambition. No, but 2 Mama G. Say party and the running mate no equity 80 years. And the Mama ni hoa I can Mama Jane handle the party. And I said you can tell so equity 80 years. Also presidential ambition. And you know I will do so once enough now. When I say abedi waka say enough so doso. Now call Gan okoda go that point on your ripe. And who takes over from Mama? That's the question. Confession. Aba starting until on mine baby you do no. Baby na do dia on mine no akodu no Bawumia per se all the organizations any bold solutions ever na hu toy no. We cannot go back to a party in the future within their own party structures no. We don't know who takes over from Mama. A baye bloody, a baye okay. And now Mama Jane want to handle the presidency. Say Mama Niwa. So Mama too cannot go beyond 4 years. And you know, Mama, yeah, Shana, yen transi enya hwe han na obi anyamnya pon adwuma na nature upon adwuma na wakọ eji ex gracia na why ex president SBB you ask question now the international community need mama ho confidence. They don't have any confidence in mama. They see mama as your government official one. Or they are an official once official one once corrupt always corrupt. Or they say hey they see mama to be a corrupt former president. Kise Jabe through Gandam any matami do can say we ja mama or person or ye mama clean but abrofo no hold mama in their books or ye government official or ye corrupt. Ain't you know Kise Jabe the prosperity be jeje no because ono ti ono sisi no are useless the office is useless or no or ti ono or pentema if your office no but mama is not the alternative. The alternative is scary. So let Ghanaians vote wisely. Vote for Bawumia. Vote for vote solution. Vote for breaking the 8 or your number one. Number one also the Mishirano. No amount of income share. No amount of insult. No amount of propaganda. No amount of threat. No amount of propaganda can overturn the victory of Bawumia because God has already ordained him to be our next president. Bibi we biano nyame hira no mon kai ne paibo mu na NDC for ehu say the battle is the Lord and then Bawumia it is always possible. Swiss be the law firm a support to Addo campaign aye juma den. It kudos to Gabi Ochidako _ But Gabi, the reason why I have beef with you is that Friday I came to Honeysuckle area, and you remember 2012 when you move be power man and Addo no. Ugabi Addo use some of us Dankwa Institute. So that time the unpopular judgments, and some of us became the MC, lead critics of Justice Atuba judgment, and we all done our best. Since Nana Addo power, I've never encountered you in any way. Me dying with that. Me friend with that. Me meeting with that. But you know me, I know you. I admire you from afar. But for me to come to Honeysuckle after doing everything, so that is my opinion. A lawyer of my caliber, extant sympathizer of NPP. You have engaged me on that institute. Na me come near her courtyard one office, clear her for 3 hours, refused to see me. Secretary no, when we said because see you over here, and I left the office without Gabi Dakun acknowledging my presence, without Gabi Dakun even don't know why I came there. Until as I was leaving, I was asking so many questions. Niameti ewo abonting the kind of hatred that only Gabi Dakun. I can say people hate him with passion. What would have been the reason? And the reason was found on Friday. For somebody that is a colleague lawyer, Abba, and you don't know the reason, and for 2 hours sat there with humility. You were told that lawyer Ampah was around. Courtesy, respect, And how Brasset say, acknowledge the person's presence. Tell the person that you are busy. Tell the person that he can come back. But nothing of that sort. Clearly shows, say, Gabriel Delchirako, you've hurt the party. And you have hurt a lot of party members by your conduct, your actions, and your relationship. And that is why you are paying dearly. That's why the hatred is becoming too much. And NPP will not suffer for such behavior and conduct, such arrogant stance. No, NPP party will not suffer. But you carry it, it will follow you, Gabi. I'm telling you. I'm looking into your face and I'm telling you, say, NPP will never carry this cross to the party and to Bawumia campaign. Into me jina party na name. SLB biara Gabi conduct, Gabi actions, Gabi relationship are affecting one way or another in terms of the arrogant posture. Yem wadie, yem budipa, na je, na hantain, na no kufio, yem wadie posture no. Are affecting no. Mr. Me share Gabi we bufu. Because before God the man we papa Gabi one share to aba. More man kenta Gabi and munia Gabi in it one way or the other. I had him a step on the tone. Please, for the sake of the party. Me or the ayame. Intimate with their channel. My mesheda used to be platform. Person trendy. And person trendy, but person use platform no. And was you know be on what platform we. Until what they share one. Ebi I Gabi into no men to about mesro. Gabi e bakope. Is leaving the scene. We need a juma, but the ye ni soon in the Bible did it. Ni soon in the Bible did it. And so of say he has made it in life. He doesn't need anybody. The arrogant posture, he will continue with it. But the consequence will be that people will reject you, Gabi, if you don't turn a new leaf. In fact, this posture of yours, you know, you end up suffering a lot when you leave office. But some who say, about the stage, you know, your own party people, when they meet you, they don't want even to have anything with you. Mr. Ampah, this conduct of yours has never. Look, there is no way out. Bawumia, Dr. Bawumia, when my wife died, my wife, a weird. Dr. Bawumia with the humility. Man to himself anybody in the party. Because I'm not a cabinet member of the party. But I've done a lot for the party. My wife is weird. I didn't invite anybody. But Dr. Bawumia remembered Ampah contribution. And needing me, so at least me tuaba, called me, no console me, and establish a relationship with my twins now. And the humility that Dr. Bawumia invited me to Flagstaff House, the office, or embrace, or say, oh my, yeah, what two name money trap pictures, no shame cry, nana ho brasier. Gabi, Dr. Bawumia also penny, or when you nyam chenwo, while rising chenwo, the vice president can tolerate somebody like me. Then you. I don't know how you look. The way you sir, are you a thin god or you are above, and you can show disrespect to Ampah? And the many people who have interacted with you, and if I open the phone lines right now, people have a lot of bad testimony about that conduct. They don't think that you own Assassin Radio and so what. Look, you have Gabi, Usubai ne Uniye are affecting a lot of people. And then a lot of people are thinking of not voting, not because Bawumia have helped them, but because of you. But I am using this platform. So be Biara Gabi or Chidako of when I say Bedia actions in the actions are affecting. Please, let be bygone be bygone. They should carry the world as reasonable swa. No munde kabinsem, but ni by check the way dimia. Na NPP for you share the greater picture. Bawumia ba, with the humility of Bawumia, he will be a father for all. Obey embrace Ubia, the Bawumia that I know. Does not discriminate. Respect everybody and want to see everybody. And this is the man I said NPP for. You follow no. You enjoy the past behind us. The Gabi Musubai ni bidi Musubai no. Suban fune womo hono ya. Ye mfanye juma. But Gabi, I just want to put it on notice that you pay dearly for this misconduct and misbehavior and arrogant posture. It will not take you far. You will not got it anywhere in life. There are so many years ahead of you. But if you don't change and continue with this arrogant posture, some of us will not even come to your defense when you are out of office. But what NDC and the apparatus want to do to you, whether Bawumia wins or doesn't win, we will not come to your defense. Because some of us we have come to a conclusion that the arrogance and the genuine Addo, and some of you have affected an Addo. Also on your drain, and Addo is so open to everybody. And that is why some of us and now Chibi na Chima, ye Kabidi Tony, and Gabi Munsema, Makasamu no Gabi ni Gabi Bedia Tuo, we over say, any with Rata, a doctor put him with them. Say, me too, say, I change for Bimusubayu. Mono. Said, Moye, we look at her. And if this is the attitude, but listen to me, I change for Yentesau. I change for your day for name if you could to me. Chebi hine or worry me ants. Sagabi unima. Chebi in the ants, they me ants. And I be massive Effie. Chebi dankwa. What did I say? Hey, if you are monochrome. My father was the grandpa was Ampah, the chief or former chief of a monochrome. Ofi Kukofu. Now my mother's side. Efi of when I say Chebi Ekurabiase. Ain't you know? Yes, sir. Every before. Ya Gabi. Any video to a year. I'm a man for a boy for more. Now, me makasama kwa experience bi. And but me who say one of those things in life. Ain't you know? Me dia channel. Also, say I'm person with the channel. After all, in life, no, we will hate each other. And kumwa and ye bibi kakre bia and be jai me jai obi odoku obi ano no matter obi bibe obi no enti me mpa obi a and why me said we be empire no and now mo ye we no jai. They are not people who you can be trusted. Obi ye obi adoye mu oh my friend and when say we mo people like when say halachemate no. When you love NPP, whether good or bad, you stay in the party. You see, I'll stay there and fight Gabi than to leave the party. Me nye propaganda ma against the party. No. My dead body. Gabi nipa ba kope oko. The vote ye ba ko. But nipa do na wa hurt some by the behavior. It be the business dealings. The relationship with party members, leadership, food soldiers, friends and cronies are hurt some. Please let's forgive Gabi. Any ninuanom. Na le move on. Na yen kukodeno ma party no. So na ye sacrifice man and Addo. Nobody president no. Ya se no enye obi amre so en obedi yi. Bawumia ba. Bawumia chi no bi so be ba. Sana brabon tie. Men fa we need to the paso, but at least let's learn to respect one another. Let's learn to be humble to one another because you need one another. And I don't think anybody is bigger than anybody. I don't think Gabi Ochre is bigger than Ampah because physically, when we meet one-on-one, I don't think you are bigger than me in any field. But the respect that the president gives, the Chief Justice gives, mami frima pare mo. When you meet them, their humility, and there are a lot of people in NPP omo conduct and humility. Chema to me mo. A lot of NPP won't confirm me omo respect omo do omo di party bia oben party na wakume mu wadwi mu no bibia no we ni beje temesre maye yenya enhwe obi ne ye ni no bi ebia na treatment or the treaty wo na fam pay party no until no I'm calling on all members of our party no akai 2 months pepe no kuna asase okono ebe chase until no mitremo let's come together by each other you boni nche na you forget about those who hate us and those who have not hate us na you focused the greater enemy the battle is to defeat and to make sure that we don't hand over the baton to Mama, and that is my roll call. Gabi, Ampah, I move on in life, and then I don't want you to call me. I don't need you. Don't call me, and I don't want anybody to call me on Gabi issue. No, please. It's a chapter. Maybe I'm focusing on winning the greater battle. Bawumia, MDNA, Bawumia, Baswin. All hands on decks. Yes, support to Bawumia. No be biara. Or feel hurt, no. Put the hurt aside. Let's go and win. You win here. Ubia nyanyame a woman no. What am I? Now, let's become again and let's address the issue of Galamsey na. NDC for propaganda and issues of Professor Jampo na Liba and Galamsey. And then Nanajo should declare states of emergency, and that there should be policy. Yes, you understand. The battle against Galamsey, Cameroon won through demonstrations and physical going to attack the people. No, any approach devoid of sitting down with Mother Ghana, corporate Ghana, and with the same Galamsey people, no. Let's begin to educate them. Let them know, say, look, muye Ghana for. Obi in time. Obi in time. Obi per se. Oyi manu eduani fi ho. No, obi per se mudi here. But ye dom. But how do we do mining now? At the end of the day, no. You able to gold. Now gold able to know. Yes, say so, no say no buy. Yes, say environment. Near to ye, no be a tono. That will be the greater picture. Because when it comes to mining issue, a revenue issue, Ghana has say gold. Sebi, omo Galamsey, and they break on board. Revenue jefi mono. We cannot let it go. But my illegal mining and go on to bring these minerals to the table. The same way when it's issue of employment, it doesn't mean say someone saying so. The fight is bigger. Into no yen politics I say yedi galamsey no ba na yen hwe the greater issue. Yen hwe na party both parties no NPP, NDC and other parties no obi an for the policies and programs going forward in 2025. Who we near then now yeah we better resolve these galamsey issues yen so say any and the my any the effects on galamsey on our economy and our environment no. How do we tackle it? That should be the way forward. Now, Professor Jampo dear, the list said about him. On any you tak for dear. They say, "Oh, you could be a say, but to me, I can say a pump the missing lectures in there. Near far from Froba. In fact, we need to import lectures. In fact, to me, you tak for I say, you're no unemployed. Near Kolikofa lecturers, sir. On Nigeria, Gambia. What do I say? You recruit them near ma. When I say people. Among for students need to become a child. But this lectures in the professors, no, a bit more boom, a bit more. All that they know is strike. Now since Professor Jampo Beye, you take a 4 president, you take a 4 class, no problem. The lectures are this country, this Ghana, university lectures in the no problem. Who been lecture Obia, who collecting no, while abusing a ma. You decided to elect somebody who is a student abusers. Abusing a man, no president, and with example, apologizing you tax. Say you tax, the money man say, yeah, child here, no more pay. Most university teachers, no more research, no more find or with a for example, the professorship, no, the contribution, on no, on contribute anything, on no, about on see your factory here. On bringing solution. Galamsey issue come the university institutes has not brought a policy and a program. How do we fix this? No, and you see, this is one of the most stupid and useless when I say striker. They want to take some of us will take you on. For example, you take who do you think people you are? More contract with the students and the abandon employment. When there's a deliberate dispute between the employer and employee, and about to a cycle. Now, Galamsey issue, when terms of employment, Daben and labor, when I say environment and supervisor, and now, in terms of office, it goes beyond environmental issues. Can't you teach the children and form a pressure group? Why should our children suffer? Just because you have left the classroom contractor money students who want to say you are promo, mon mandate of employment, this is mon share for another no condition of service. And whatever you need, no, young for mamu. Now, Colano, entry school fees. No mon share for another no. My general talk, I could talk about government policy. I affecting lecturing. What does Galamsey have to do with what you are doing in the classroom? You still hold government accountable. And why don't you want to lecture and then still form a pressure group? Mobile government after solution to the Galamsey crisis. No, you don't do it. You want our innocent students to suffer. Obey the Galamsey no, not student. What she is now, waba abaji accommodation rent the board ding hostels fees ding just to come to sell your best school. You take a contract there, Galamsey, and it can only happen on doing Professor Jampo regime because ono muano oti hono port say upe slaking lecture yes slaking pa Professor Jampo. The only man is a young dress in the tight jeans. Now, ne be my ebo putu. Now, we so na or the loving spray no not the motorbike so. Not until let us say as soon as they know journey on charity political science. Political science lecturer. Now you kuntain so say. Why so say? Jump you kuntain and other conscience. Look, for example, please, the lecturers at the university. We are member. Monko strike. If you have balls, we will drag you before the court. Member students, they sue students. The students of the university will sue you for breach of contract. Number can say contract as a student lecturer relationship, and then the employer and employee relationship. Does it concern Galamsey? Does it concern Galamsey? Do you have the mandate to resolve Galamsey issue? Is that part of the contract with the government? The problems at the universities, no more resolving the issues of student population, the issues of more allowances, the issues of better condition of service, the issues of how to infrastructure accommodation problem, the issue of bringing technology and then resourcing the universities. No, these issues should be enough for you to be in the classroom. But anyhow, now control. Every guest in front of money. University lecturers no. Every gas now. We search for grades in Kwana money more. Now, kakrebia strike. Look, you go to strike, we will not pay you. Also COVID time 2000, you did nothing, you were paid. When you are at the university and you are doing your research work, you put your money into your pocket. You strike. You can go to strike. Do we care? But the students will come after you. The students, when you go on strike, look at the students, organize a demonstration, go into their offices, pull them from the offices to come and lecture. They will harass you. I'll call the university to harass their lecturers. Their strike is illegal, it's uncalled for. It is a striker, a full of stupidity, a useless strike, unnecessary strike. Striker, it doesn't make sense. People are doing Galamsey in the villages, and you said you are not lecturing because if they don't stop the Galamsey, you can't lecture. And Professor Jampo is championing this thing because he wants the government to be unpopular. So the NDC will win power. You are sick, for example, in the VTAC. Muyare. And I say a pamunya, my living usefulness. The lecturers at the university, bring on new lecturers. Bring on new lecturers. Importing lecturers from Nigeria and the other countries. Nigeria, 10,000 lecturers, so they will produce. And they will come and lecture our students. They are even better of these lectures. For example, you start bringing nothing on table. Now let me address the issue of the judiciary. Chief Justice and the judiciary, judges Ishia, and I think that during their conference they raised serious issues. One of the most serious issues is resourcing the judiciary. Please let the government come to the aid of the judiciary and give them the necessary resource and the support and the security. This is the time that they need maximum security because the political tension will be rising, and during and before and after the elections, the judiciary should be ready with adequate resources, security-wise, in terms of sacking the judges to deliver justice in time. Very critical. Very critical. And I trust Chief Justice Tokunu to deliver on that mandate. And our judges are ready. And our lawyers are ready to deliver. But my concern is the kind of now impunity from who? These so-called fix the country people. And then this issue of gayism and lesbianism. Sam George can go on strike. Say a case that is pending before the Supreme Court. No, in the Supreme Court, no. There are rules and regulation, CI, governed procedures. So when those procedures are not exhausted there, you cannot hear matter. Not Sam George. Propaganda is lying on, and then creating an impression as if the Chief Justice don't want to hear, as if the Supreme Court judges are people against the bill, and you do demonstration, and some judge comes out to malign, expose the Supreme Court and the judiciary to public hatred, ridicule, and contempt. To say, nkan kwa siasem Sam George. Upe MP okan kwa siasem pa nyese bi enim Sam George. Sorry kese kwa siasem. Adentia. Ono no pese judges no stamp idiom. Na anka. Look, Sam George. Your so-called parliament. So we use the word parliament. Parliament, don't you have standing orders? Do you think that you can stand one day in parliament and no my bill? Laws now we parliament no. Do you know how many years and months it taken us one legislation? Even CI can't ever pass. Do you know the president take it through? This Q plus or LGBTQ plus bill no. How many years? Ne edi ewo executive and the legislature. This will be to compare the judiciary. How many months that case are pending? Meanwhile, this bill was pending for more than 2 to 3 years. You are well. The Ghanaians gave you the luxury to go through the process, the debates, the year and the nobody stampeded you. Obiama, the peace of mind will go through the process. And Obia challenging no. Now about Supreme Court also. Now Supreme Court also want to use the process to apply. The Supreme Court there, they should be stampeded. They don't have procedures. So the judges should sit down and then quickly order. The bill no should be passed. It is Supreme Court judges no. Propaganda. And the propaganda is you try as much as possible to create the impression, put pressure, and Justice Tokuno, Chief Justice Ote the baby, and he doesn't want to. And then the attack on the Chief Justice, we also the attack on the Supreme Court judges. The case too is not right for hearing. Sam George and the NDC, but Sam George, please respect. Now we say, where is that? There's Atukuba. There's Atukuba is somebody who is uttering nonsense. But he's not speaking on this issue. Justice Atukuba time and Sam George, you'll be cited for contempt of court, for disrespecting the court, exposing the Supreme Court and the judiciary to public hatred and ridicule. Even prejudicing the matter, case our court, and then there are issues to be determined. No, you are telling the court to determine it in a particular way. Are you not interfering in the administration of justice? Yeah, the country, Ghana politicians, they think they are above the law. Ghana politicians say, we can speak anyhow, we can talk anyhow. In the name of politics, you are misbehaving, insulting everybody, attacking everybody. That particular car, hey, the human rights first on it, and there's freedom of speech and the freedom of then no law is working. Look, the way we are going, Mama. NDC for ebe form wo memu mo di say subayi ebe ji tumia you can't govern Ghana. If you use patapa, insult, attack, and then mafianism, then you win power. We can hand over power to you, but I'm telling you, you regret taking power, because one day Kramu will govern. We will mobilize thousands of Ghanaians, and then we will start dealing with you the way we deal. You see, we will raise a lot of Captain Smart, and we will raise a lot of Kevin Taylor. We will raise a lot of Bawumia, and we will raise a lot of media. When I say Gandan Fono, and then we will raise the stupid ever phone. But I think it's not something that you are going to get it, because Bawumia is solidly working so hard and he's winning, whether I like it or not. Sam George, respect. Respect. And once again, I say respect. And stop misbehaving. Because you can't stampede the judiciary. Nobody is above the law.